And this is the Coffee Break Show. I'm Vickie Helm, and it's brought to you by Metadigm Digital Network. I'm so glad you're here. Today, we are going to talk about how to create more happiness. I mean, there's actually a scientific way to create more happiness, and we're going to do that in 3, 2, 1. Let's go right now. How many of you have obviously wanted more happiness? I mean, everybody does. It's stressful right now. I get it. If you're new here, do me a favor. Put your name down below so I can see you. If you're here every day, welcome. I see you guys coming on board. Thank you for being here on the first day of going live at a later date. Hey, Risa, nice to see you. I'm here until they come for lunch. Okay. I'm so glad you're here. Thank you for being here, Risa. We got a new time. We're going to be here every day. And so what's going to happen now? Good morning. I'm so happy with the new time. Me too. Happy Monday, everyone. Thank you for being here. Thank you. Thank you. Just put your name down below. I want to be able to hear you. Today, we are going to talk about happiness. And here's something I read over this weekend. I got to tell you something. There is a book that Joe Vitale told us to read. He was just like, you got to read this book. He said, I don't know the author. It's not my book, but it was such a good book. I had to share it with everybody. I've never met this guy before. It's just his new book is out, and it's called Personality Isn't Permanent. Personality isn't permanent. And what he talks about is moving self-limiting beliefs and having more happiness. Hey, Linda, nice to see you. Howdy, she says. Nice to see you on. So what happens is we get this sudden book and I start reading it, and it's fantastic. And Joe Vitale says, I'm learning so much from it. And I was too. I couldn't put it down. It's so excellent. And then I read somewhere just this last week, it said, and I pulled it up for me over here. It said, did you know you can rewire your brain to be happy? You can rewire your brain to be happy by simply recalling 3 things you're grateful for every day for 21 days. And I thought, man, that's exciting right there. We're creating happiness. And I thought, okay, you can rewire your brain to be happy by simply recalling 3 things you're grateful for every day for 21 days. And you know what? I was like, you know what? That's a challenge to me. And then good morning. Nice to see you on. Thank you. And thank you for both of you put the book up at the same time. Thank you. So I would read this book. Personality, I've always thought was moldable and bendable and everything else, because I know that I'm not the same person that I was when I was 16 or 20, even 30, or even a month ago. I know I'm not that same person. And the issue is we think our personalities are fixed. And so what happens when we think our personality is fixed is what we say to ourselves. We just think we are that. You are that. You are that because that's what you're saying to yourself. So I wanted to take this challenge. Could we be more happier? Could it be happier in 21 days if I simply recalled 3 things per day that I'm grateful for, that I'm really, truly grateful for? And I thought, you know what? I'm going to take this challenge. I'm going to do this 21-day challenge. And not only am I going to take the challenge about making my life happier, because I'm already like Risa. She said, I'm already happy. Me too. And could we be even more happy? And what does that do for us when we allow happiness through us? When we allow more love through us? It gives us more abundance. It gives us more freedom. It gives us just a better resonance in our body. It gives us a healthier state of being, lower stress and everything else. And so I agree. I think this is Linda right here, because I agree. Meditation helps us overcome this myth. Yes. When you understand that your personality is moldable, the thing about that is you can say to yourself, what do I want to be? Who do I want to become? What do I want my life to be like? How do I want to get it to the point of what I want to represent in the world? And so, Mother Teresa, no matter how much she worked, no matter what she did, she was always more love. She was always just love, 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 love. The first step of being that love, that deep love, has a lot to do with being happy. I mean, let's get to the basic point of it. Are you up to really experiment? Can you change your brain in 21 days? Can you rewire your brain to be happy by simply recalling 3 things you are grateful for every day for 21 days? So I'm going to tell you that I have created a 21-day challenge for the Metadigm community. And I'm going to be doing this challenge with you every single day. Hang on, it's time for some water. Every single day, I'm going to be putting a post up inside the Metadigm group, and it's going to ask you for 3 things you're grateful for in a certain area of your life, like your marriage or your kids or your where you live or whatever it is. And every day, if you could post number 1, gratitude, this gratitude, and that gratitude every single day under there, I'm going to be doing it. I know my team's going to be doing it. We're all going to be doing it together. It is going to be the gratitude challenge for 21 days. And at the end of the 21 days, I want to see what is happening in the group with me. I'm going to share what's happening to me. But here's the thing. Happiness is a choice, and we want to choose to be happy. And we want to really cement that in there. And I think part of that is going to be doing this. Meditation helps us create the myth that our personality is fixed. We aren't even the personality. The personality isn't even who we are. So what I want to be able to say, a 21 challenge to increase our happiness and our gratitude. I think it'll bring more abundance and everything else. So the 21-day challenge is going to be there. See, Donnie, I reconnected on a regular basis, and that makes me happy. Yes, I agree with that. Thank you, Linda. That was a good statement above about meditation. Let's do this challenge together. Yes, that's what's going to be happening. We're going to do this challenge together. It's a 21-day challenge. You have nothing to lose. You have nothing to lose and more to gain, more success, more happiness, more discernment, more knowing. These are all the things that can happen when we do this. Okay, here for lunch, replay later. Thank you. I'm so glad you're there. So look at this. You are both blessed to have each other. Yes, we are. Thank you. And they are too. Happiness is a state of mind. Yes, it is. It's absolutely a state of mind. And with that rewiring of that happiness, what can happen if we go deeper? If you say to yourself, well, I'm already happy. That's like saying, I already have enough money. I don't want more money. So, I'm already happy. I don't want more happiness. We want more happiness because happiness is a state of mind that can be lived in every single day. And we were going to go deep into it. You're on, sister. I'm in. Thank you very much. I'm so glad you're in. Let's see. Don't be sad. Have a great lunch. That's right. Don't be sad. Have a great lunch, Risa. Okay, so IT has been with us for a long time, and IT definitely wants to remain in control. The practice of sound, sounds like a mantra. It does. The practice sounds like a mantra. I'm not sure what that conversation is, but I'm gonna roll it into mine anyway. Easy challenge. List 3 things you are grateful for each day under the topic. The post is going to show up in Metadigm. And your goal is to just participate and say yes. Hi, Anna. Good morning, love. I always know that's you with that heart behind there. I love that. Thank you. So when you're joining us for the challenge, all you have to do is say, I'm in. I'm in right now. Let's do a good challenge. Let's change the world. Let's make it more happier. Let's make you happier. You already are everything you want to be. You just don't know it. That's right. We're going to let all of that out. I'm not sure that was, whether it was Linda or Ryan, or I know it's not Ann because there's no heart after it, but there you go. If it is, let me know who that is. Thanksgiving isn't just a holiday, it's a lifestyle. Yeah, there you go. Everything to gain. That's right. I love this. Good morning, Vickie Helm. Thank you very much. I'm not sure who that is, but I am certainly grateful for all of that. Thank you for being with us today as we go on this 21-day challenge. You know, it's interesting because everybody in the world can have more of what they want or who they are. They can have so much. And gratitude is the best medicine and attracts more things to be grateful for. Thank you, Anna. Gratitude is the best medicine and it attracts more things to be grateful for. And so what I think, Awena, thank you, of course. Thank you. Awena, thank you for that. That's the mystery commenter. Thank you. I'm not sure who this is, but when we get to the point where we understand that gratitude is absolutely the best thing you can have, the gratitude is the best medicine. It's the best attractor. It's the best part of us coming forward, then doesn't it make sense to have a 21-day challenge? Doesn't it make sense to take that challenge and participate in it with all your guts? Doesn't it make sense to come in as a community and say, you know, what are we grateful for? How are we grateful? Where are we grateful? And to whom are we grateful to? These are all the things that we can recognize as a community. Imagine what would it be like in 21 days? We can't tell yet, but I bet it's going to be fantastic. And I bet something wonderful is going to emerge. So powerful reminders, Robin Helm. Yes. Let's see, Anna. Yes, gratitude attracts gratitude. That is the thing. In this time where there is such division, such violence going on, such anger and stress and fear, doesn't it make sense for once a day, can we rewire it and change it in ourselves? When we change it in ourselves, we're going to be changing it in the world. It's the thing that we can do to help things rise up from it's like when they go high, they go low, we go high. That same philosophy of being able to create gratitude every single day for 21 days. This is a 21-day gratitude challenge. And I would ask you to be present with it fully and play full on. Yes, let's be grateful for 21 days and see how that changes you. See how that comes into your life and molds things differently. When you ask the universe, that's one thing. When you're grateful to the universe, it means you're already seeing what the universe has done for you and saying thank you. And anytime that we just say thank you, that deep thank you, the universe, I think, hears us. And it says, there's somebody who's ready for more of the next level. There's somebody who's ready for more. There's somebody ready for the next level. There's somebody who's ready for more. There is more happening outside of our brains than inside of our brains. Our brain likes to think, and tell us sad, scary stories. It likes to say, you know, the thing that's really scary is, or the thing that's really this is. But the gratitude piece takes you out of your mind and puts you in your soul so that you can actually joyously say, oh God, I'm so thankful for these things. And it's something that you can look at. Like the other day, my dog went hiking with Robin. And when they came back, I don't know, my dog went wild in the water and she was just jumping all over the place, etc. And when she came back, she was so sore and she could barely walk. And I got a little nervous, like, what's going on here? You know, she could barely walk. And I think she might have twisted some things when she was jumping around in the water. And I remember thinking to myself, I'm so grateful you came into my life because you taught me about love in a very different way. And so for the next 21 days, I'm going to invite you to join us, to dig deep inside yourself and say, you know what? What am I really grateful for? To rewire your brain to have greater and deeper happiness. I want to look at these here because y'all are talking. It really opens up the mind to possibilities when you're grateful. It's amazing how many things you see to be grateful. Thank you. Yes. Be the change you want to see in the world. Yes, this is the whole point of this challenge, this 21-day challenge. It is the change you want to be in the world. You want to be that first. Thank you for that. Love this right here. I think this Linda right here. Buddhists have a phrase: the fuller and the fuller the fuller and the fuller broken heart. Sometimes one must allow the heart to break in order to move on. We can be grateful and sad and happy all at once. Yes, yes, it's that bittersweetness. That's beautiful, beautiful. And I think that's Linda, beautiful. That's really beautiful. There is some bittersweetness about letting go of something, letting go. And I realize for me, I want to make that very, very clear for me. I have been saying goodbye to my old life, the old Vickie, the old who I was. And I'm entering in this new life, this new phase. And sometimes letting go of that old Vickie and that old past or that old life, that there is kind of bittersweet. I mean, thank you for getting me here. Thank you for providing for me, old Vickie. Thank you for moving and doing and working so hard. Excuse me, water time. What is it that you can do so that you're letting the bittersweet, and I'm grateful for who that was. And I know that future Vickie is emanating right now, and I'm grateful for her too, because she's got courage and tenacity and consistency. And when you get to the point where you're recognizing that about yourself, where sometimes you allow the heart to break in order to move on. And we can be grateful and sad and happy all at once. I want to say something. This is a lot of discernment right here. A lot of good discernment. So, for this next week, every day, look for the post in the morning. It's going to come out and it's going to invite you to take a walk with me, a journey with us together. Just walking together and saying, what good can we do in the world by simply holding gratitude for 21 days in 3 areas? What good, what silent good would it do me in my body and my mind and my spirit for 21 days to join a community of people who are going to be doing a gratitude process? That gratitude process to help us grow together, be together, see what other things can happen, see what other things can manifest or grow. And this journey with me is about a journey with the world, a service to humanity and ourselves. It's about looking deeper and letting go of and becoming something completely new, something completely different. It may be a belief you don't even know about. But at the end of the 21 days, would you like to meet the new you? Would you like to get to the point where you can see the power of how you can mold your personality by simply having gratitude for 3 things each day? That 3 things, we're going to help you post it. And it's going to be Karen who puts the post up. And it is going to be, I just want to pop this up for Linda, a powerful and sometimes painful truth. Yes. So let's share together and be together for the next 21 days. And I'm going to ask you guys throughout the day, when you come on to the Metadigm group and you see the Metadigm group, and you see that 21-day challenge, just ask yourself, meet yourself. Look at this. This is so true. Gratitude brings us happiness. That's right. And we're going to be doing that together. And I want to welcome you to the 21-day gratitude challenge. And I want to thank you for joining us. And I want to talk about now some great stuff in the world. the great stuff in the world that's happening right now, some of it, some of it, there's a lot of, interesting news that's happening in the world. And I've decided as part of my gratitude piece that I was going to watch a little less and read a little more. Because most of the time I'd rather leave. And I've got a very disciplined life for the next 21 days. And I want you to know that transformation can happen right in front of you, right before your eyes, without you even knowing it. Sometimes people transform and they don't even know it. And so what I mean by that is maybe something happens that's an incident in your life that happens, and it transforms your personality without you even knowing. Oh, lost the signal. I'm glad you're back. So she said, lost signal. Thank you. I'm glad you're back. So what's here for me is I want to say that if you can change your personality without even knowing it, then you can change your personality when you know it. You can do it deliberately. You can do it in a whole kind of empowering way, a transformative way that talks about what you want and who you want to become and what you want to end up being like. And when you get to that point in your life where you want to make that change, and you get to the point in your life where you need support to make that change, and the first supporting thing you can do is find a place where change is part of thriving. There's no way around what's coming. The person who can adapt to new and change and mold and do everything else, those are the people who are going to win the future. Those people who want everything to remain the same, that's not going to be the future. Everything isn't going to remain the same. So if we embrace change and we embrace the now, and in that change, and we can say, I want to change in this way, then we get to at least empower our change. If we say, I want to, grow my income, I want to be healthier, I want to live a different lifestyle, I want to be a digital nomad, I want to have a business, whatever it is that you can change right now, that is in your hands. And in the beginning right now, we are going to look at using gratitude as the first step of change, because it's the most powerful step in change. Being grateful for coming up. So today, next week, we're going to be doing for the next 21 days, we're going to be doing the 21-day challenge. I want to thank you guys for being on the Coffee Break Show. Yes, I want to end with this right here. It's impossible to be sad, angry, or upset when you are feeling gratitude. And that's why we're going to be doing this. We are going to be adding gratitude and the power by which it can build things and change things and transform things. And I want to thank you for joining the challenge. I'll see you guys tomorrow on the Coffee Break Show. I'm Vickie Helm. Thanks for being here. Mwah! Peace out.